Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're at the Shadowverse Stadium today. Going to be... okay, we already beat him because he's already A rank. Manager, we need to talk to you. Oh, this is that Talon agent. Makes frequent appearance alongside one of the stars I manage, but I'm sorry to say I don't know anything about his class or signature card. Well, that's not helpful. She might know. Oh, Alice. Really? You'll find her for me? Oh, I can thank you. Oh, we talked to her to find her. Let's go back to the classroom and look the next day. She likes chasing cats. Okay. What? You're just gonna sleep standing up against the wall in public. What? Heading towards the station. Quickly, after it. As we don't go that way. Oh, that's an Alice poster. I thought that was a... that looked like a, the Shadowverse, or Shadowcraft battle icon, the purple icon with the swords. I thought there was someone over there to battle. That's right, we can't walk through... well, okay. Into here we go. And you must be the other... yeah, you're the zombie-loving girl. Oh, good, you don't have an A rank. The best zombie movie ever made. Oh, well, you are a Shadowcraft player, so it's a hunch. I never dreamed she'd still be waiting there. I stopped going altogether after the... again, what were you arguing about? I'm the reason the group fell apart. You see, our leader's always smiling, but behind that smile you can tell she's holding something back. The match that sparked the fight was the same old story. She went easy on me and lost on purpose. I got mad and snapped, without even bothering to ask why she did it. She wasn't exactly my shining... okay. Well, now we know what they were arguing about. Becoming a shadow isn't the end of the journey, is it? As a zombie fan, I should know that nothing truly stays dead. I've seen this movie 5 times already, so I think I'll skip today's showing. I'm done burying my regrets. They only rise back up again. I should return to the business district. I should do that. Don't ever have an A rank deck, please. Oh, hey, this shadow vendor has new cards. A new card? What in the world is that? It is Runecraft Sun Oracle Pascal. Fanfare Earth Rite. At the end of your turn, double all other allied followers' attack and defense if this follower is still in play. Interesting. Although, so we have to get to turn 5. Well, obviously we have to get to turn 5. But we have to have other followers in play before playing this, which is not always the easiest thing to do in this game, because followers just seem to come and go quickly. Oh, hey, look at this. If you are playing along and you did not get 3 Lord of the Flies from opening your 80 or however many packs of the Darkness Evolved set, you can buy one of them here for 2,000. I think it's worth it. Yeah, that has a lot of legendary cards. What does this one have? It has this Elf Knight Cynthia. She's a really good dancer. Okay, it's okay. Oh wait, there's a Shadowcraft card there. What does that do? Death's Breath. Summon 3 zombies. That's not horrible. It's not what I need, though. I have better things to do at 6 play points than that. Okay. Your lucky week. My lucky item and color. Yep, you have... Yeah, you're playing this. Okay, I did say last time we were going to use the Earth Sigil deck. We're still going to use the Earth Sigil deck. Actually, I made a few changes to it. I probably should have showed that off. I put... No, well, you'll see. I actually took out one of the Wind Gods. Because I had 3 of them. I don't think this deck needs 3 of them.
I'll show you what luck can do.
They're really just there to pump the... This hand is awful. I want all new things. Okay, this is usable. I put in a 3rd purification, which can let us... Oh, cool, I have an apprentice alchemist to use. Countdown, this makes the Holy Falcon. What does the Holy Falcon do? Besides annoy me to no end. Oh, that thing just can't be targeted by enemy effects right now. Oh, that's the 3.21 with Store. I don't care about that. He's not really. Well, since I can't do that... I can't do that, so I may as well do this.
Let's get brewing!
Not the most play point efficient thing, but that's okay. And we have a couple 2/2s. They're going to trade off here. Yeah, that's fine.
Pure failure!
And that thing... Oh, that just can't ever be targeted by enemy effects. That's obnoxious. Let's teach some creation here. Draw a card. That's a good one. And we'll play a reward thing, and we're good to go. Red Hot Ritual, looking for targets.
I dwell within you.
Here I go!
Really? Another one of those?
I am the malice within you.
Still can't Red Hot Ritual anything. Summon a Guardian Golem. And give it +2/+2. Could also just do this. I did put in the 3rd Ancient Alchemist. All these Red Hot Rituals and all these things I can't target. Problem is, if I do this, I'm going to end up not being able to draw my next card. But you know...
Evolve!
What else can I do? I gotta get rid of this nonsense.
The truth will be mine! Hey, let me know!
Malice will never die.
I can't just keep having all this stuff that I can't target.
Still too weak.
Okay, finally. Okay, that was Crafty War. Yeah, I restocked on the Crafty Warlocks. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. And we're gonna conjure a Guardian. And we're gonna call that a turn.
Let me show you something.
There's a Prism Priestess. That's fine. That's not fine. Stop banishing my stuff. Banish your stuff. Doesn't sound too bad of an idea. Alright, we'll get things stabilized yet. We're at 11 defense.
I dwell within
Oh,
you.
that thing again. Okay. Petrification. I might... That's Sacred Plea. I might actually... That gets rid of 2 things. Alright, first we're going to Golem Protection. So that is cool. Red Hot Ritual. I suppose I don't need to Purification right now. I can just kill her board. Just gonna draw 2 more cards though. It's the only thing I don't like about this, but everything else about this plan, I can get rid of everything else on her board. Yeah, I think we're fine.
May you rest in peace.
That doesn't bother me. Just don't lower it anymore because I'm going to exile it before. So what is all this crap doing? How did you get to play out everything? That's obnoxious. What's this going to do? Summon a Dream Rabbit. Is this... Yeah, what does the Dream Rabbit do? That's the 1/2 with ward. Summon a hair of... Oh, that just goes back and forth between the stuff. I don't care about that. I really don't. I do care about this thing that's going to make 2 things, so we're just going to be done with that. And this thing... Regal Falcon.
Grant me your
We'll
power,
play the Wind God.
Wind.
And now we can go attacking. And this is where Havencraft gets into trouble. Where all they have left is Countdown Amulets.
Power of purity to you. Time to finish this.
And that crap.
Heaven's decree will be enacted.
Wait, it couldn't give itself
May
the
the
boost?
wind protect you.
I thought that was the one that gives the boost of... Alright. Well, Price of Magic can... not deal with the Regal Falcon. And Twin Guardians, pump them up.
Windstorm!
Yeah, I'm not playing Price of Magic. Opinion Prayer, Summon... Yeah, they're just too slow now. Way too slow. Oh, hey, look at this Golem Protection. We're gonna pump our Golems up even more. And, we're gonna just start shooting things.
This should finish it.
Yeah, if you can get Havencraft opponents to just have, like, some countdown stuff on the field, eliminate everything else, and then they just sit there and can't do anything for a couple turns, that's when you can pull ahead. There's the Hair of Illusions. I don't think this is a good card. I realize that it'll keep, like, regenerating itself, but when it's just regenerating a 1/2, and it's taking 3 turns to do it, that's not impressive. Okay, 1/2 with ward, that's not impressive. And then I had those banish cards that I could just, like the Price of Progress, where I can just get rid of it anyways, permanently by banishing it when it becomes a hair, because the last words won't trigger if you banish something. Which is why I do like banishing, why I do kind of like this deck. This was a time when things... Yeah, Gabriel. To an allied follower. Why didn't... Oh, probably because when you cast the card, you have to select what's going to get boosted, so it can't just boost itself. Oh, that makes the card even much worse. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that card. Oh, what is all this? Why do you have... There are new difficulties for me to try. I didn't even... For players B to A rank. Can I still do the bronze? Oh, I can still do the bronze. We might play around with that later. Puzzle quest. Oh, you have new stuff? I think I'm going to have some bonus videos at some point doing a lot of these. Those will be split and spaced out, though. A knight's power. Oh, the knight deck. You have a new upgraded... Oh, you have two new. Knight's Tail, Knight's Pride. Alright. I don't think the knight deck is going to be very good against our Earth Rite deck. Or a Shadowcraft deck. Or a Dragoncraft deck. They're just all kind of geared to slow down aggressive decks like this. I like these cards, but not right away. Seriously? I have a lot of 1 to 3 play point cards. Okay, I got Crafty Warlock. We got Price of Magic, not Price of Progress. Oh, this thing's late. I mean, this will... This is so awkward because I drew these cards at such a random time. Let's just get this. It's not super efficient, but what else can I do? So I can play this, and I can banish the Fencer, because that is a commander. And I can attack you for 0. Take that. I'm not going to do that every single time. But the game will be like, oh hey, you could attack with the thing, it has 0 power. Alright, so I can evolve. This is the type of thing I want to be evolving. Yeah, we're gonna have a great Fusions here coming up. So let's go ahead and evolve this. This gets... Oh, it still gets +2/+2, and we get a golem. I believe that's, yeah, into play. And let's kill the... Aren't these both commanders? Let's kill the 2-power then.
I've no regrets.
Alright, he can evolve.
For the nation!
Let's speed things up.
Yeah, when I have a bunch of ward things, 3/3 ward things, I'm not going to pick up this. So I just traded my evolve point and one of my Earth Sigils for 3 of his cards. Oh gosh, that is not impressive there. Mr. Swordcraft. Yeah, we're just gonna do this.
For more knowledge.
Because 3 Conjure Guardians is gonna be brutal. I think I'd just play those out. Yeah, why not?
Hey, let me know.
And we attack you. And the Sage Commander, not doing much since we wiped his board.
Have faith.
Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh, if I had 8, I could blast this thing and play the, Calamitous Curse. Because that would wipe everything. But since we're not doing that, I still have options here.
Grant me your power, O wind.
I mean, this is still good. And now 4-3, I can trade off here. Do I have to trade off? That'd probably be beneficial.
It backfired.
And these two are going to attack him directly. Yeah.
This is Dragon New Country.
Storm and Ward, 4-7.
Still too weak.
Okay. You didn't want
May
to
the wind
evolve and
protect
take
you.
out my... I mean, you don't have to, but I just feel like it would be beneficial. So I could trade off this thing. That actually might be what I do. But I actually have a lot of... Let's play this and see what we draw. Okay, I'm fine with trading because I have another way to deal with the Earth Rite thing. I guess this is going to trade with whatever, so just let that happen. Price of Magic. Oh, maybe I should have Red Hot. I should use the Red Hot Ritual because then I could play the.
Ruin.
Yep, I screwed that. I knew I screwed up somewhere.
Windstorm.
Whatever.
The fishies are dancing.
Oh, Sea Queen Otohime is here.
Igar, Otohime.
Oh, you're gonna evolve. You're gonna kill my Wind God.
Time to see what I
Now, if I had my Guardian Golem, this wouldn't be happening.
Again.
That's okay, they don't have a board.
This'll
Let's
do.
attack. I don't really need to draw right now. Let's just get more followers out there.
The fishies are dancing.
Another Otohime. You cannot evolve it.
Igar, Otohime.
You don't guard anything anymore. Actually, I could just play Wind God and win,
Grant me your power, O wind.
because this just pumps my team enough. These things don't have ward.
This'll do.
This should finish it. You possess the noblest of souls.
Yeah, when this deck has enough, has a good balance of the Earth Rite and Earth Sigil cards, this deck is
Good
amazing,
game.
and I love it. It's just when I draw the wrong half of the deck that things get kind of sticky. Oh, we gotta take on his A rank deck. Yes, present me with your deck code. Oh, you got me this thing, the Storm and Ward. That doesn't seem too bad. A little bit weak on the power, though. Alright, A rank. Oh, it's considered a mid-range deck, not aggro. Well, I was presenting some early game potential there. Okay, I go first.
Ready when you are.
I don't mind
show you
going
how
first
a
against
true knight
Swordcraft.
fights.
Oh yeah, this is great. Oh, I can even play Teaching's turn too. which I totally will if he doesn't have me one drop. Perfect. So now it's up to him to have some sort of pressure here.
Leave it to me!
That doesn't count. I think I am still best off just playing along the curve here. Banish that.
What's this?
Fencer, that doesn't even... Yeah. Okay. We kill that. Just don't allow them to have anything.
Let's get ruined!
And we are sitting pretty good here.
Together.
Oh, you're evolving. Ah, that's
Ball flurry!
becoming an issue.
Ironclad.
Pure failure!
Teachings gives me another card. That's just going to trade with the 1/1. I need another card. I don't need 3 Twin Guardians in my hand. I need something to play next turn. That doesn't count.
What's this?
Oh, the Fencer. That's going to...
Welcome home, sir.
I need my Sweeper. Well, that's not a Sweeper, but
I thirst for more knowledge.
it's good enough here. I think I need to evolve, though.
Evolve.
And get rid of that 5/1.
The truth will be mine. Hey, let me know. Hey,
Still not great. Because now there's a bunch of things like a Sage Commander.
The fishies are dancing.
That is not the appropriate way to play Sea Queen Autohime.
Otohime.
Okay, so I can play the twin... play the twin things, or I can just play 3 Conjure Golems. I feel like if I play 3 of these, something might survive.
Apologies, sir.
Nothing is surviving.
You're safe with me, Captain.
Okay, I still need the board wipe. There we go. Yeah, just get rid of all this. And let's put out this.
This is Dragon New Country.
Ouch. I have 9. Let's teachings and see what we get. That's a good one. Attacking just doesn't seem good here.
Prepare yourself!
Maybe it is.
The flesh failed.
Problem is I'm at 5 life left. He's doing stuff like this. Oh, am I just dead now?
Away with ye, scurvy
The
dog!
ward thing attacks.
The battlefield
And that
awaits.
has Storm.
Guess
Man,
I'm
I
done
started
for.
out so well. How did I lose to this?
Guess I'm done for.
Oh, we gotta battle him again. Wait, we gotta get the victory here. Just kept having a board state was the problem.
Ready when you are. I'll show you how a true knight fights.
I don't need that early on. Oh gosh. Okay. I have something to play on turn 2.
Welcome home, sir.
Okay, that gets him a commander card.
Apologies, sir. Leave it to me!
I think I'm gonna
Let's get
do it
through
like
it!
this. Instead of playing the price of magic on that thing.
The battlefield awaits! Pure
Okay, well,
failure!
there's a trade. I can evolve. Which I think is better than anything else I could be doing here.
I told you not to be mean to us!
Yeah, stop being mean to us.
No, retreat!
Okay, now he can evolve. But I've got
Be right behind
pretty good 2 random officers. Okay,
On go!
I'm gonna evolve 5, 6. So I can't banish that with my thing. 2 defense or less. Could also just transform it into a 2/2. I'm a little bit short on the Earth Sigils at the moment. So yeah, let's just transform that into a 2/2. And I'm not even going to attack it. I'm just going to attack him.
Have faith.
I should have attacked it. Okay.
Evolve!
That's not okay. Okay, but that is his last evolve point. But I needed things that were going to... That's so bad.
Better not be mean. Let's get through it.
I got the wrong half of the deck right now.
Welcome home, sir.
And that's going to do that. Yep. Now I can Price of Magic. At least get rid of that. And I can evolve.
I'm only getting started.
Oh, maybe I should have played the other one and evolved it. I didn't realize I still had 4 play points. Whatever. Because then I could have attacked normally with the 3.1. Yeah, that would have certainly been better.
The fishies are dancing.
Okay, there's Sea Queen Otohime.
I go.
That actually does not bother me.
Apologies, sir. Leave it to me.
That will banish everything. And just let me storm in for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage? I don't mind that. I also wouldn't mind putting 2 more things out there. Yeah, let's put 2 more things out there. We'll save the banishment for later.
Retreat.
And we'll just threaten lethal.
Strength and beauty together. Utohime. Strength and beauty together.
Like, you have floral fencers, but none of that even matters. Okay, I can actually price of magic and wipe it. I'm going to do that. It's not necessary because I have lethal on him, but it just kind of made me upset. This deck could maybe use some better card draw. And finish you off with Golem. Because I like the laser beams.
Good game.
And we get first curse. Deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. Put a second curse in your hand. Oh, it's a Runecraft card. Ooh, what does this do? Second curse. 6 points. 5 damage to an enemy follower. Put a final curse in your hand. Okay. Final curse. 9 points. 8 damage. So it's a slightly inexpensive, well, slightly inefficient, expensive removal spell, but it's 3 cards in 1. That can be good for, like, longer games, which Runecraft is capable of doing, but I don't know if that's the card I would want to be doing that with. Alright, we get the deck code. A Knight's Power. Oh, and I get another Tsubaki. I do like that one. And create a new deck code. Alright, let's talk to the deck code maniac. I should have enough. 50 deck codes. Oh, whoa. Yep. Because I've been collecting all of them. 500 rupees and another Gabriel. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but I just play against everybody. You should visit her yourself. Why? I can't. I want to get more deck codes to show her first. Anyway, make sure you take real good care of your collection. Deck codes are friendship, and friendship is forever. Okay. Pro player. Play against me, Shiro.
Appreciate it. Can I talk to you for a second?
Grrr. He'll start getting to go up against pro players. But if they're master rank, they shouldn't be anywhere near the silver cup. I want that ice cream. And that whatever sandwich thing that's oozing cheese out. Shadowverse guide, what do you do? Okay. You don't do anything that I need. I guess next time... Well, let's go into the battle zone right now. We do have a shadow vendor that's indicating something new. Has Bloody Mary. I don't care about Bloody Mary. Deal any damage dealt during your turn. Imagine having Bloody Mary out, and then playing that one card that, that amulet card that deals 6 damage to you. And then it has the countdown and you gain 2 life back and draw a card each time it ticks down. Play that out with Bloody Mary. It deals 6 damage to your opponent, and then you, over the course of 3 turns, draw 3 extra cards and gain 6. That sounds like a combo. I don't know if that's how I'd play Bloodcraft, but that doesn't sound bad. Sharp Boy, he has not increased his rank or changed his deck. Who else do we have over here? Boastful Boy, I don't care about you. We have the School-Loving Boy with a practice deck. We'll have to take him on next time. And what are we using? I don't know. Probably Dragoncraft. But for now, I'll take my leave.